In the year 2135, Earth was on the brink of collapse. Pollution had choked the air, climate change had ravaged the landscapes, and resources were dwindling at an alarming rate. Humanity's hope for survival lay in the stars. Scientists, after years of searching, had finally found a planet capable of sustaining human life. Named Novea, it was located in a distant galaxy, a beacon of hope in the dark expanse of space. The United Earth Council decided to send an exploration team to Novea. Captain John Anderson, a seasoned astronaut known for his leadership and bravery, was chosen to lead this critical mission. Alongside him were Dr. Maria Lopez, a brilliant scientist, Lieutenant Alex Reed, a skilled pilot, and Dr. Samir Patel, a renowned engineer. Their mission was to explore Novea, assess its suitability for colonization, and prepare it for the arrival of human settlers. The journey to Novea was long and perilous, taking several months in cryo-sleep to reach the distant planet. As they approached Novea, the crew awoke from their slumber, excitement and anxiety mingling in their hearts. The planet, with its lush green landscapes and vast blue oceans, looked like a paradise compared to the desolate Earth they had left behind. However, as they neared Novea, their ship picked up an unexpected signal. It was a strange rhythmic pulse, unlike anything they had encountered before. Dr. Lopez, intrigued by the signal, quickly began to analyze it. "This is definitely not a natural occurrence," she said, her eyes wide with curiosity. "It's some kind of advanced technology." Captain Anderson frowned, his mind racing with possibilities. "Prepare for landing," he ordered. "We need to find the source of that signal." The ship descended through Novea's atmosphere, landing smoothly on a vast plain near the origin of the signal. As the crew disembarked, they were awestruck by the beauty of their surroundings. But there was no time to admire the scenery. They had a mission to complete. Following the signal, the crew made their way through dense forests and across sparkling rivers until they reached the outskirts of an ancient alien city. The structures were colossal, made of materials unknown to human science, and covered in intricate carvings. The city seemed abandoned, yet it pulsed with an eerie energy. "This place is incredible," Lieutenant Reed whispered, his voice filled with awe. Dr. Patel nodded, his eyes scanning the surroundings. "But we must be cautious. We have no idea what dangers might lurk here." Captain Anderson stepped forward, his resolve unwavering. "Let's find the source of that signal and uncover the secrets of this city. Humanity's future depends on it." With that, the crew ventured deeper into the alien city, unaware of the challenges and discoveries that awaited them on Novea. The crew of the exploration ship stood at the entrance of the ancient alien city, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and excitement. The signal that had drawn them here was stronger now, resonating through the air like a distant heartbeat. Captain John Anderson led the way, his flashlight cutting through the dimly lit corridors as they ventured deeper into the unknown. The alien city was a marvel of architecture and technology. The walls were adorned with intricate carvings depicting scenes of an advanced civilization. Strange, glowing symbols lined the pathways, and the air was filled with a faint hum of energy. Dr. Maria Lopez was particularly fascinated by the symbols, her scientific mind racing to decipher their meaning. As they moved further into the city, they came upon a massive chamber. In the center stood a towering holographic projection of an alien figure. The crew halted, staring in awe at the lifelike image. The figure began to speak in a language that was incomprehensible at first, but the ship's universal translator quickly kicked in, converting the alien speech into English. "Welcome, travelers from afar," the holographic figure intoned. "I am Arcanus, the last guardian of Novea. Our civilization once thrived here, but we faced a great calamity. We have left behind a legacy of knowledge and a warning for those who come after us." The crew exchanged uneasy glances as Arcanus continued. "Hidden within this city is a powerful energy source, capable of immense destruction if used incorrectly. It was this very power that led to our downfall. You must be cautious, for this energy can either save your world or doom it." Captain Anderson stepped forward, addressing the hologram. "We come in peace. Our world is dying, and we seek to learn from your knowledge and perhaps use this energy to save our people." Arcanus's holographic eyes seemed to pierce through the captain. "Prove your worthiness," he said. "Only those with pure intentions and a heart of courage may access the energy source." To reach it, you must pass through trials that test your strength, wisdom, and resolve. With those words, the hologram flickered and vanished, leaving the crew in silence. The weight of their mission now felt even heavier. They realized that the fate of humanity rested on their shoulders, and failure was not an option. Dr. Lopez broke the silence. We need to proceed carefully. This city is full of advanced technology and potential dangers. Lieutenant Reed nodded. Agreed. We should stick together and keep our wits about us. Captain Anderson took a deep breath, steeling himself for the challenges ahead. Let's move out. Our journey has just begun, and there's no turning back now. With renewed determination, the crew pressed on, guided by the enigmatic symbols and the lingering presence of Arcanus. They knew that their quest to save Earth would not be easy, but they were prepared to face whatever trials awaited them in the heart of Novea. The crew navigated through the labyrinthine passages of the alien city, following the glowing symbols that seemed to guide their path. Each step they took deeper into the city felt like a step back in time, as if the walls themselves held memories of the ancient civilization that once thrived here. The rhythmic signal grew stronger, pulsating through the stone corridors, leading them toward the source of unimaginable power. After hours of careful exploration, they reached a massive doorway carved into the rock. Dr. Samir Patel examined the intricate alien mechanisms that sealed the entrance. This door is a marvel of engineering, he said, his voice filled with admiration. It seems to require a specific sequence to open. Captain John Anderson nodded, his eyes scanning the carvings for clues. We need to decipher this quickly. Our time is limited. Dr. Maria Lopez, always keen on puzzles, stepped forward. Look at these symbols, she said, pointing to a series of glowing glyphs. They appear to be a combination of mathematical equations and pictographs. If we align them correctly, it might unlock the door.
With Dr. Patel's engineering expertise, Dr. Lopez's analytical mind, they worked together to solve the alien puzzle.
Moments later, the ground trembled as the massive door slowly slid open, revealing a hidden staircase descending into the depths of the city. As they descended, the air grew cooler and the hum of energy more pronounced. They reached the bottom, stepping into a vast underground chamber filled with advanced technology beyond their wildest dreams. In the center of the chamber stood a towering structure emitting a soft blue light. It was the energy source they had been seeking. Before they could approach it, a deep, resonant voice echoed through the chamber. "Welcome, seekers of power," it boomed. "I am Zorak, the guardian of the energy source. Your intentions will be tested, and only those worthy may harness its power." The crew exchanged wary glances. Lieutenant Alex Reed tightened his grip on his weapon, ready for anything. "Stay sharp, everyone," he cautioned. Zorak's presence filled the chamber, an artificial intelligence designed to protect the energy source at all costs. "To prove your worth, you must demonstrate your integrity, courage, and wisdom," Zorak declared. "Fail, and you will be expelled from this place never to return." Captain Anderson stepped forward, his resolve unshaken. "We are here to save our world. We will face any trial you set before us." Zorak's eyes glowed brighter, as if assessing their determination. "Very well," it said. "Your first trial begins now." Without warning, the chamber's walls shifted, revealing a series of intricate traps and challenges designed to test their physical and mental limits. The crew steeled themselves, knowing that the fate of humanity hinged on their success. Together, they ventured deeper into the heart of the underground city, prepared to face whatever trials Zorak had in store for them. The chamber's transformation was immediate and disorienting. Walls moved, floors shifted, and hidden mechanisms sprang to life, creating a maze of deadly traps and intricate puzzles. Captain John Anderson and his team stood at the entrance, their hearts pounding with adrenaline. They knew that each step forward could be their last. "Stay close and watch your step," Captain Anderson instructed, his voice steady but firm. "We need to move as a unit." Dr. Maria Lopez led the way, her keen eyes scanning for clues to deactivate the traps. They navigated through narrow passageways, dodging laser beams and avoiding pressure-sensitive tiles. Lieutenant Alex Reed used his agility and quick reflexes to disarm mechanical traps, while Dr. Samir Patel used his engineering skills to hack into alien control panels, temporarily disabling security systems. As they progressed, the challenges grew more complex. In one room, they faced a series of rotating platforms over a deep chasm. Dr. Patel calculated the timing needed to jump from one platform to the next, guiding the team safely across. In another, they encountered a sequence of alien symbols that needed to be aligned correctly to open a door. Dr. Lopez, with her analytical mind, quickly deciphered the pattern. Despite their teamwork, the tension was palpable. Every moment felt like a test of their resolve and unity. Zorak's voice echoed through the chamber, constantly reminding them of the stakes. "Your intentions are being judged," it intoned. "Prove your worthiness." The final test came when they reached a large circular room with a glowing pedestal in the center. Surrounding it were robotic sentinels, motionless but menacing. Dr. Harris, who had been suspiciously quiet throughout their journey, suddenly lunged toward the pedestal. "This power should be mine!" he shouted, attempting to seize the energy source. Captain Anderson reacted swiftly, tackling Dr. Harris to the ground. "You're jeopardizing our mission!" he yelled, pinning Harris down. The Sentinels activated, their eyes glowing red. The room filled with an ominous hum as they prepared to strike. Zorak's voice resonated once more. "Betrayal and greed have no place here. Only those with pure hearts may proceed." John stood breathing heavily and addressed Zorak. "We're here to save humanity, not for personal gain. Judge us by our actions, not by the betrayal of one." The Sentinels paused, their weapons retracting. Zorak's tone softened, acknowledging the captain's sincerity. "You have shown leadership and integrity, Captain Anderson, but one final trial remains. A moral dilemma was presented: to save themselves and abandon the mission, or to make a sacrifice for the greater good." The crew looked at one another, their expressions resolute. John spoke for them all. "We will not abandon our mission. Humanity's future depends on this energy. We are prepared to make any sacrifice." Zorak's eyes glowed brightly, signaling the end of the trial. "You have proven your worthiness. The energy source is now yours to wield. Use it wisely." With that, the robotic sentinels deactivated and the pedestal opened, revealing the powerful energy source. The crew stood in awe, knowing that their perseverance and unity had led them to this moment. They prepared to harness the energy, ready to fulfill their mission and save their dying world. With the energy source revealed, a soft blue glow filled the chamber, casting an ethereal light on the faces of Captain John Anderson and his team. They had endured trials and overcome their deepest fears, and now the fate of humanity rested in their hands. Dr. Maria Lopez approached the pedestal, her fingers trembling as she carefully extracted the energy core. "It's beautiful," she whispered, feeling the immense power contained within the device. "This can save Earth." Lieutenant Alex Reed and Dr. Samir Patel stood guard, wary of any last-minute threats. Dr. Patel's voice was calm but urgent. "We need to stabilize the energy core for transport. Any mishandling could trigger a catastrophic reaction." Working together, the crew used their combined skills to safely contain the energy core in a specialized containment unit designed for its transport. Every movement was precise, every action deliberate. They knew there was no room for error. As they prepared to leave the underground city, Zorak's voice echoed once more. "You have proven your worthiness, but remember, this power must be used with wisdom and compassion. The fate of your world depends on it." Captain Anderson nodded, addressing the AI. "We understand the responsibility we carry." "Thank you, Zorak, for entrusting us with this gift." "We will honor your legacy and ensure that your warning is heeded." With the energy core secured, the crew retraced their steps through the labyrinthine passages, emerging back into the daylight of Novea's surface. The sense of accomplishment and relief was palpable, but they knew their mission was not yet complete. Boarding their ship, they prepared for the long journey back to Earth. As they ascended through Novea's atmosphere, the beauty of the planet below served as a stark reminder of what they were fighting for: a chance for humanity to start anew. During the voyage home, the crew monitored the energy core, ensuring its stability. Conversations shifted from technical details to hopes and dreams for Earth's future. They envisioned a world where the energy source could reverse the damage done to their planet, providing clean, sustainable power for generations to come. Upon their return, the crew was hailed as heroes. The energy core was carefully studied and integrated into Earth's power systems, ushering in a new era of prosperity and environmental restoration. Captain Anderson and his team had not only found a new hope for humanity, but had also demonstrated the true power of unity, sacrifice, and determination. The mission to Novea became a symbol of what humanity could achieve when faced with impossible odds. The story of Captain Anderson and his crew inspired countless others to strive for a better future, proving that even in the darkest times, hope and resilience could lead to extraordinary outcomes. And so the legacy of Novea lived on, a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity and the boundless possibilities that lay within the stars.